Fear of a Brown Planet is an album our band Brownout just did. It's our take, our interpretation on a lot of Public Enemy classics. It's going to be coming out on the Fat Beats label later this spring. The biggest challenge for sure was adapting the amazing Bomb Squad production, which is created on samplers and in many cases wasn't entirely sequenced. Was actually more like a live performance with people, cacophony of sounds that weren't always in the same key. They weren't always rhythmically totally lined up. Funky as hell. It was nasty. It was chaotic. It was awesome. It matched Public Enemy's message perfectly. Doing that, and I always felt like it would be cheating for us to just layer, overdub a million things to try to approximate that. So we tried to strip it back down to its core, which was, often a Kool and the Gang break or a James Brown break or whatever it was, and then build it back up as if we had the Bomb Squad in there with our palette, horns and guitars, bass, percussion, drums, keyboards. We took some liberties and it turned out to be a huge challenge, but it also turned out to be pretty rewarding. There was magic in their hands and the way they did it and the timing and the imagination they had for sounds that fit together. Like I said, we picked up our basses and guitars and drums and played it back and said that doesn't work. It doesn't sound right at all. So I definitely learned to respect their craft even more than I already did, which was impossible to think about, but I definitely do.
They had their starting point, which was their influence, the sample, and then what they added to it. We took that, brought our own flavor to it, and tried to be part of that timeline of the song, to bring our sound, but really to understand what influenced it in the first place and stick to that essence.